All right, hello and welcome to something new. It's an experiment. It's called informal analysis, where we take a look at something in the world of sports and look at it in an informal way, hence the name informal analysis. Now, I've been a NASCAR fan for a very long time, so I thought it would be fun to start out with something NASCAR related, something to get everyone excited about watching NASCAR. So, need to set up some backstory before we get to this here. I think we can see the mouse on the screen, can we, Dave?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to move the mouse around. So this is coming to the restart, what will be, in essence, the final restart of the race. Spoiler alert. Watch here. They're different cars. You're going to see that car's a Toyota. I don't think there are any other Toyotas in this frame. Then there's some Fords here, a couple Fords there, and then a bunch of Chevys down here, and then another Ford up there. Why is that important? Because all day, these guys have been working together. So like Lion and Hyena, like in The Lion King, that hasn't been happening. It's been all Chevys together, all Fords together, all Toyotas together. But the problem is there's so many Chevys that the Toyotas and Fords had to make an alliance, like the Hunger Games. So we're going to watch this here. All right. Can we? Can I press the button? There we go. All right. So here they are coming to the line. And as announcers like to say, remember, the start-finish line is not where it normally is. It's down here. Why is that? Because Bill France, back in the day, who made the sport pretty much, he said he wanted to sell seats. He said, everyone's going to sit over there already. We want some people to sit down over here. Thus, he made the start-finish line here. Most of what you're going to learn about NASCAR is it revolves around the money. Yeah. All right, so they're coming to the green here. So on the front row, I'm sorry, I should probably say who these drivers are. That would probably be helpful. So on the front row here, I believe that is Joey Logano. Some people kind of like him. Some people, meh. And then this is Kyle Busch, who is, he's Chick Hicks, for those of you that watch cars. And then his brother is back there in the second row. Sorry. Excuse me. His brother's back there in the second row. And then over there, that is Chase Elliott, who's the most popular driver in NASCAR. Why? Because his dad was great and they liked him. Okay. So we're going to come to the green flag here and we're going to watch the madness unfold. So remember, as I said, they're working together. So here's what happened. Let's stop this for a moment here. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'll probably edit some of it. So two Chevys right here. They say, all right, there's a Ford here. We're not working with him, so we're just going to hop out and leave this poor Ford here. And Kyle Busch is in a bad position because I think the only Toyota anywhere close is like right there. So Kyle's in some trouble here. And then Joey Logano is just getting help wherever he can, but all behind him are Chevys. All right, so let's keep going here. So 4 laps to go on this whole race. And yeah, so these homeboys on the outside, they're like, all right, Chevy power. And poor Ford. So the Fords are going to get together here, but, I mean, they're falling back. All right. So here they go. So out front is Joey Logano, but he has no help. He's got a bunch of Chevys behind him, and the Chevy drivers are getting organized, and they're going to say, all right, we're just going to leave him in the dust at some point. They're just waiting. Like, look right here. He is a sitting duck. He is so good. He's like, it's like someone trying to defend Steph Curry when he's about to do that 3 thing, or James Harden when he's doing the step back and he's dancing over people. Like, he's so toast. Although there is a Ford behind him, but they're not doing anything here. All right, and then, yeah, so these guys. And then, all right, let's look at him right. Eric Jones just decided, I'm in a Toyota, but I like what these guys are doing here, so I'm going to follow them. Kyle Larson in the Chevy, for some reason, decided, all right, I'm not going with Dylan. So they continue to race, and they're spread out. And now, see, I told you. So there's that Ford right there. Kurt Busch in a Chevy said, all right, get out of here. So Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has crashed a lot of people, so they just threw him out of the way. And then William Byron right here said, I'm not working with you guys. So very loyal to the brand, and he just hops out. And so they're going to leave Ricky out to dry. And now Joey's in big trouble because he's got cars on all sides of him. He can't block all these people. But he's going to try. So we continue, and sure enough, all right, so now Kurt Busch, he decides, all right, I'm going to try to pass him on the high side. And then now Chase Elliott says, well, thank you very much. I'll take the inside. And suddenly they're door-to-door for the race lead. And Chevy's going to have the advantage here on the bottom because there are how many Chevys, LeBron? Not 2, not 3. Actually, there are 3 Chevys right here. No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the inside. So they have the advantage. But there's some Fords over here, but Kurt Busch is kind of meddling things in that Chevy. Okay. So they're continuing to race. We're coming to 3 laps to go. This is the biggest track in NASCAR, so it's going to take them a while to finish these laps here. And look at them. 4 and 5 wide back there. So Chase Elliott is in the lead. Chase is in a good position because he's got a bunch of Chevys behind him. But the Fords have reemerged, and there they are in that lane. And Kyle Busch says, all right, I need some help. I don't care who you guys are. Which sounds like something Kyle Busch would do.
Yes.
And who's that back there? Is that Ryan Blaney? Poor Ryan Blaney. Man, he's going backwards in a hurry.
Bye.
All right, so now there go the Chevys down the back straightaway. They're in the lead. Kurt Busch really doesn't want to help Joey Logano. I think there's actually a mandate in this race. Do not help a car of a different manufacturer than your own, which is a little ridiculous. And then, meanwhile, Eric Jones in the back is spun out. They shouldn't throw caution because he's well out of the way of everyone. So we'll come around to 2 to go, and now it's very orderly. Now it's very obvious. We have Chase Elliott down here, Alex Bowman in second, Ryan Preece in third, and then in fourth, Daniel Hemrick. Basically, let me put it this way for the newcomers. Decently experienced young driver, somewhat unproven, rookie. So these cats are not going to do much. So pretty much it's a race between these two, and if these guys can get lined up, but like I said, Kurt Busch is not going to help him. At some point, he's going to dump him. And maybe the Fords will get, maybe Newman will come up here, but for the most part, it'll probably stay something like this. So it's essentially, at this point, it's a 2-car race unless this outside line right here can get organized. Because Kurt Busch, you can see him wiggling around. He's like, I need to get out from under this Ford. I'm not helping this Ford. And so that's the view from Ryan Preece running in third at the moment. 2 laps to go. All right. And let's see what happens here. And we'll keep going here. We won't stop there. And now, I guess, with the old rules package, side drafting was a bigger issue where they try to take the air off the side of the car. So I guess that's what Logano's doing right here, but it's not quite as effective as it was before. And then leave it to Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who is just Mr. Wildman on restrictor plates. He just decided, all right, enough with all of you. Partly because Kurt Busch is back there, or Kyle Busch in a Toyota is back there. And he said, all right, forget this. And he's just going to make his own lane. Fight for his own hand, like they said in Brave. And I don't know if it's going to benefit him at all, but hey, give the man props for trying something new. So we're coming to the white flag right now. Remember, I said it's going to be a 2-car race because I doubt these guys at the bottom there in third and fourth are going to do much because they're just happy to be here pretty much. And now we see Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Oh, no. Someone joked that, he hadn't caused a wreck all day, so he just wrecked himself. That's a little harsh. But anyway, so he's wrecking there. They could throw the caution, but he's going to get out of the way, so they're going to keep the race green. And now it's a fight for the win. So at some point here, Alex Bowman here is going to make a move to try to pass Chase Elliott, probably on the outside, like over here somewhere. Ryan Preece might go, at that point, Ryan Preece might be like, okay, third is good, but if these guys are going to actually race, I might go with them. Daniel Hemrick is probably just going to be like, I'm happy to be in the top 10. And then on the outside here, Joey Logano, I don't see anything happening with him because as long as Kurt Busch and a Chevy is back there, they're not going to help him. So watch these two guys right here because that's probably the race right there. And hey, Brendan Gaughan is in the picture. What? I didn't even notice that. Wow, okay. So we continue on here. So now there's Joey Logano getting, as I said before, getting no help. Now, you can push other cars to get to the front. Kurt Busch, we can't zoom in, but there is a large gap right there. You see that gap. Kurt Busch is not going to push. He's not going to push Joey Logano. So it's a 3-car race unless these guys get to racing. Really a 2-car race. Okay. So they continue to race, and then chaos happens in the back. I don't even know what happened here, but William Byron is in the air right now.
They're wrecking everywhere.
Ryan Blaney gets into him. And I watch this. This is where even the people are like, I don't like NASCAR. They perk their heads up because watch what's happening to Kyle Larson here as he's flying there. Literally, watch. You're going to see a car go airborne. Okay, he's in the picture. I don't know if you can tell right there. That car is not facing in the right direction. That car is upside down.
Oh, no, that's not good.
So at that point, the caution comes out, which means everyone slow down. The race is officially over. You see that yellow light right there. That means the race is over. So pretty much they just stop the race. They halt the race right at the moment the caution came out. Who's leading? And you can see just barely right there. Because Alex Bowman finally made the move. Let's rewind just a moment here. Let's go back for just a second here. Going to go back for just a moment. All right. Because I told you, well, not the greatest camera work here, but let's, okay. So let's start right there. Okay, so remember, we were here, and I said at some point Bowman was going to go to the outside. So I don't know if the camera work is going to show it. It might not, but, well, okay. So here's Chase Elliott. He's the leader. You can see the car wrecking and spinning. And at this point, they're still there. And then at some point, now I don't think Alex Bowman knows the caution has come out. So he makes his move right there. But psych, the race is over. And this is essentially the finish of the race right here. So whoever's in the lead right here, obviously it's Chase Elliott. So he's going to win the race as they slow down. But let me go back for just another moment. Because this is likely what the finish may have looked like. Like, again, Chase Elliott might know the caution's out. His crew might have told him. These guys don't know. But this is an idea of what it might have looked like if the race had stayed green. You see Bowman go to the outside. And then Ryan Preece says hello. And he'll join him there. And as I said, Daniel Hemrick just is like, I'm happy to be here, guys. And he's running at the bottom. I've been following him all year, and he really needed a good finish. So I don't blame him for not going for the win. And that's quite a top 10 here. So we have Alex Bowman, well, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Ryan Preece. Good finish for Daniel Hemrick. Usual suspect, Eric Almirola. Brendan Gaughan, that's an impressive day. He's over here too. But Randy LaJoy or Corey LaJoy? So Randy LaJoy, that would be a surprise. But Corey LaJoy in 11th. That's pretty cool. All right. So now they can start to celebrate because they know already. Eric Almirola still thinks the race is going on here, but it's not. And, yeah, they tend to Kyle Larson. It turns out he would be okay. Kyle Larson would be okay in the 42 car. And they're getting out to him right now. But Chase Elliott, your winner at Talladega. Yes, congratulations to Chase Elliott and the whole Mountain Dew team. He's sponsored by like every college trope you could think of. He has a Hooters car. He has a Mountain Dew car. He has a Little Caesars car. I don't know how Napa Auto Parts figures in, but he's got the rest of it covered. I mean, that's like a college diet right there. And also, this is a problem here. Large problem. That probably came off Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s car, so probably a good idea they threw the caution anyway, because that, yeah, you can't race back with that sitting on the road. That's metal. And now, they waved the checkered flag, but everything that happened on the backstretch we showed you before, that's the official end of the race. They're just coming around to complete it. They're not actually racing for position. But just for kicks and giggles, that's what the finish is. And your winner is Chase Elliott from Dawsonville, Georgia. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, an informal analysis of the 2019 Geico 500 at Talladega. If this video stays up and it's not copyright stricken or whatever, I'm new to the YouTube game. I'm hoping that this isn't a problem, but if it is, I'll take it down. Don't worry. But if this video survives, behold, that was the finish. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.